Hello there. In this video, we are going to do the market breadth analysis using the Nifty 500 stocks. So basically, I'll be looking at 500 stocks in this video, and based on the analysis, we will see how is the market breadth of the Indian stock market. The sole purpose of this video is to figure out the health of the market, the general health of the market. We'll be using simple tool to classify each stock into a bullish stock or a bearish stock, or it may be a neutral stock, that is, it does not have a clear bullish or bearish bias. Some stocks will be neutral, but they'll be looking bearish. Some stocks will be neutral, but they may be looking bullish. So we'll classify it accordingly. And if we find that a lot of stocks are bullish, then we can say that the market is in good health. Similarly, if we see that a lot of stocks are bearish, then we can conclude that the market is not in a good health. Standard disclaimer, I'm not a registered financial advisor. Whatever analysis is presented here is not a recommendation to buy or sell any particular stock. Since the stocks we are covering are Nifty 500 stocks, it's fair to assume that I may have exposure to some of these stocks. And with that, let's begin this analysis. So we'll be using moving averages. We'll use the 21-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and the 100-day moving average. Now the time frame I'm using is weekly, but the moving averages are 21-day, 50-day, and 100-day moving averages. So the moving averages are based on the daily time frame, while the chart I may use the weekly chart or daily chart or even monthly chart. That depends on whether we need to toggle the time frame. Now, how do we decide if the stock is bullish or not? A stock will be clearly bullish if the price of the stock is above the 21-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and the 100-day moving average. Also, all these three averages should be trending up, and the 21-day moving average should be above the 50-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average should be above the 100-day moving average. If all these criteria are met, then the stock is bullish. Conversely, if the stock price is trading below the three moving averages and the 21-day moving average is below the 50-day moving average and the 50-day moving average is below the 100-day moving average, then the stock would be clearly bearish. If either of these two strict criteria are not met, then the stock is probably in the neutral territory. You can also call it that the stock is in consolidation, or it may be about to turn bullish, or it may be about to turn bearish. So we will call those bullish neutral or bearish neutral, as the case may be. As the video goes on, you will get complete clarity on what I'm trying to say. So let's first start with 361. Here we see that the current price of the stock is above the 100-day moving average, but it is still below the 50-day and 21-day moving average. Since it's not clearly trading below all the moving averages, neither it's trading above all the moving average, so this will be classified as a neutral stock. Next, 3M India. Again, it is tried to trade below all the three moving averages, but it is currently trading close to the moving averages. So this is also not clear. So this is also not clearly a bullish or a bearish chart. Here we see that the current price is above all three moving averages. The 50-day and 21-day moving averages are not clearly trending up. In contrast, the 100-day moving average is clearly trending up, but these moving averages have slightly turned down. So again, this has a bullish bias because it has not quite broken below the 100-day moving average, but we will classify this stock as a neutral bullish stock. Now this here, in case of this stock, we see that the price is below all three moving averages, and it is clearly in a downtrend because all these three moving averages are clearly trending down. So this is a bearish stock. This is clearly a bullish stock. This stock is neutral to slightly bullish. This is again a neutral to slightly bearish stock. This is clearly bearish. ACC is neutral to slightly bullish. ACE seems to be clearly bullish. ACI is again in a neutral territory. This Adani Energy Solution is also in the neutral territory. Adani Enterprises is bullish to neutral. Adani Green is also bullish to neutral. Adani Port seems to be bullish. Adani Power seems to be bullish to neutral. Aegis seems to be bullish neutral because the moving averages have only just started moving, trending up. Ether seems to be clearly in a bearish trend. FL seems to be also in a bearish trend. AIA Engineering is bullish to slightly neutral. Neutral to slightly bullish. This is again bullish. Ajanta Pharma. This is neutral. Alkaline Amine is clearly bearish. All cargo is clearly bearish. This is Alok Industries is neutral to bearish. Amber Enterprise is neutral to bullish. Ambuja Cements is clearly bullish. This is bullish to neutral. Angel 1 seems to be neutral. Anupam Rasayan seems to be clearly bearish. Apar Industries is clearly bullish. Again here the stock is basically neutral. This is neutral to bullish. Alembic Pharmaceutical. Apollo Hospital is neutral to bullish. Apollo Tire is neutral to bearish. This one also has turned bearish. Amar Raja has also neutral to bearish because here the 21-day moving average is still not closed below the 100-day moving average, but it is trading below the 50-day moving average, so I'll classify it as neutral to bearish. This is again neutral. Again Ashok Leyland is neutral. Asian Paint is clearly bearish. This is again neutral. Astral is neutral. AstraZeneca is neutral to bearish. ETGL is also neutral. Atul is clearly bearish. Ayub Bank is clearly bearish. Aurobindo Pharma is bullish to neutral. Avanti Feed is neutral. Adani Wilmar is turning bearish. This is also neutral to bearish. This is again neutral to bullish. This is neutral. Bajaj Auto is clearly bullish. Bajaj Finance is bullish to neutral. Balaji Amines is clearly bearish. Balkrishna Industries is bearish to neutral. This is clearly bearish. This is also clearly bearish. This is bullish to neutral. This is also bullish to neutral. Bata India is clearly bearish. Bear Corp is bearish to neutral. This is also bearish to neutral. This is bullish, or this is neutral bullish. This is neutral bullish. This is also neutral bullish. Again a neutral stock. This is neutral to bearish. This is clearly bullish. Bale is also clearly bullish. This is bearish. This is again a neutral stock. Birla is also bearish to neutral. PL is also bearish to neutral. Blue Dart seems to be bearish to neutral. Blue Star seems to be bullish to neutral. This is again bearish to neutral. This is clearly bullish. This is again neutral with bullish bias. This again is neutral with bullish bias. This is bearish to neutral. This is bullish to neutral. This is bearish neutral. This is clearly bearish. This is again neutral. This one is bullish. This one is bearish to neutral. Again, this one is bearish to neutral. This one is bullish neutral. Castrol is neutral. This one is also neutral. This one is bearish neutral. Seat is bullish neutral. This one is clearly bearish. Central bank is neutral. Century Ply is clearly bearish. This one is clearly bullish. This one is clearly bearish. This one is neutral. This is also bearish neutral. This one is clearly bullish. This one is also clearly bullish. This one is neutral, bearish neutral. This one is also bearish neutral. This one is slightly bullish, bullish neutral we can classify because the 21-day moving average is not turned up. This one is neutral. This one is also neutral because the moving averages had not clearly turned up. This one is neutral. This one is bullish. Clean sign seems to be clearly bearish. Coal India is neutral. Cochin Shipyard is bullish. Coforge has turned bearish. Colgate Palmolive is clearly bullish. This one is neutral. This one is bullish. This is clearly bearish. This one is neutral. This one is also bearish neutral. This one is bullish, although these other candlesticks indicate a lot of selling. This one is clearly bearish. This one is neutral. This is neutral to bearish. This one is clearly bullish. This is also bearish or neutral we can classify. This one is also bearish. This is clearly bearish. This is neutral to slightly bullish. This is clearly bearish. This also is clearly bearish. This here also seems to be bearish. This is neutral. This is also bearish, clearly bearish. This one is also clearly bearish. This is clearly bullish. This one is also clearly bullish. This one is also bullish. This does not have enough data, so we'll skip it. This is neutral to slightly bearish. This is also neutral to slightly bearish. This is also neutral to slightly bearish. This one seems to be bullish. The moving averages have turned up. This one is neutral to bearish. This one is clearly bullish. This one is also neutral. This one is also neutral to slightly bearish because the moving averages have turned down and the prices are down by over 20%, I think. This one is clearly bearish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. Engineers India. EPL is clearly bearish. Equitas is clearly bearish. Eris is I will classify it as neutral, although it looks slightly bearish. This one is clearly bearish. This one is neutral to bearish. This one is also neutral to bearish. This is also neutral. This is also neutral. This is neutral. This one is clearly bearish. This one is bullish. This one is neutral. This one has turned bearish. This is neutral to slightly bullish. This is also neutral. This one has clearly turned bearish. This one is neutral. This one is bullish. This is also neutral to slightly bearish. This is also neutral. Gland Pharma is also neutral. Glaxo is bearish to neutral. Glenmark Pharma is clearly bullish. JLS is neutral. GMTC is turning bearish. You can classify as it neutral because some moving averages have still not turned below the 100-day moving average, but it is neutral to bearish. This is clearly bearish. This one is neutral. This one has turned bearish. Godfrey Phillips is bullish. This one is also bullish. This is neutral to bullish. This one is also neutral. This is also neutral. This one is clearly bullish. This one is neutral. This one will also classify as neutral. Grasim is clearly bullish. This is clearly bearish. And this is bearish to neutral. This one also is bearish. This is bullish to neutral. This is neutral. This is bullish to neutral. Oh, this is clearly bullish. This one is clearly bearish. This one does not have enough data, so we'll leave it. This is neutral to bullish. This one is neutral. It's turning bearish slightly. This is also neutral. This is neutral bullish. This is also neutral, but it has a bearish bias. This is neutral bullish. This one is bullish. This one is also bullish. This one is neutral bearish. This is also neutral bullish. This is clearly bullish. This is neutral. This is clearly bearish. This one is also clearly bearish. This is neutral to bearish. This does not have enough data. Let's leave it. This one is neutral. This one is also neutral to bearish. This one is neutral again. This is neutral. This is bullish. This seems to be bullish. This one is also bullish. This is neutral. This is turned bearish. This is also turned bearish. This is also turned bearish. This is also turned bearish. This is neutral. This is clearly bearish. This is bullish. This is bearish. This is neutral. Neutral to slightly bearish. This is neutral to slightly bullish. This one is clearly bullish. This is clearly bearish. This is also bullish. This is neutral, sorry. This in bank seems to be, it is neutral, we'll classify it as neutral. This is clearly bullish. This one is bearish to slightly neutral because the one of the moving averages is not gone down, but the prices have corrected substantially, so it is bearish to neutral. This is bullish to neutral. This is clearly bullish. This is neutral. This one is neutral. This one is bullish. This is neutral. This seems to be neutral. This is also neutral. Again, this is neutral. This one is bearish neutral. This is neutral. This one is clearly, this is neutral with bearish bias. One of the moving averages needs to cross down to classify it as completely bearish. This is neutral. It's again neutral to bullish. This is also neutral. This is neutral to bearish. This is clearly bullish. This is also clearly bullish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This one is clearly bearish. This one is also broken down, so clearly bearish. This is clearly bullish. This one is also clearly bullish. This does not have enough data, so let's leave it. This is neutral. This one is clearly bearish. This is also bearish to neutral. This one is bullish to neutral. This one is bearish neutral. This is bullish neutral. This is again bearish neutral. This one is neutral. This is clearly bearish. This is bullish. This is again clearly bearish. This one is bullish. This is bullish. This is also slightly bullish. This is bullish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This is bearish. This is neutral. This one is bullish. This is again neutral. This one is bullish. This is clearly bearish. This is neutral bullish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This is neutral. This is neutral. Again neutral. This is also neutral. This is bullish. This does not have sufficient data, so let's skip. This is bullish to neutral. This is clearly bullish. This is bearish. This is bullish. This is also bullish to neutral. This one is clearly bearish. This is bearish neutral. This is bullish. This is neutral. This one is bearish neutral. This is also neutral. This is bullish. This is bearish. Again neutral. This one is bearish. This is bullish. This is bearish neutral. This is bullish. This is bearish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This is neutral to slightly bullish. This is neutral to slightly bearish. This is also neutral. This is neutral to slightly bullish. This is bullish. This is neutral. This one is bearish to slightly neutral. This is again neutral to slightly bullish. This is bearish neutral. This is bullish neutral. This is bullish. This is bearish. This is neutral to slightly bearish. This is neutral. Again neutral. This is bearish. This is bullish. This is again bullish. This is bearish neutral. This is neutral. This is again neutral territory. This is slightly bullish. This is bullish. This is neutral to bearish. This is neutral. This is neutral to bearish. This is neutral to bullish. This is clearly bearish. Oh, sorry, this is neutral bearish. This is neutral. This is neutral to bullish. Neutral to bearish. This is neutral. This is also neutral to bearish. This is neutral to bearish. This is neutral to bullish. This does not have sufficient data, so let's leave. This is bearish. This is neutral. This is neutral to bullish. This is bullish. This is bullish. This is neutral to bullish. This is also neutral to bullish. This is clearly bearish. This is neutral to bearish. This is bearish. This is neutral. This is bearish. Bearish neutral maybe. This is neutral. This one is also neutral. Neutral to bearish here. This is bullish neutral. This is neutral. This is bullish. This is also bullish. This is also bullish. This is bearish. This is neutral to bullish. This is bullish. This is neutral to bullish. This is neutral to bullish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This is neutral to bullish. This is neutral. This one is neutral too. Neutral again. This one is bearish. This is neutral. This is bearish. This is neutral. This is also neutral to slightly bullish. This is neutral to slightly bearish. Neutral to bullish. Clearly bearish. This is also clearly bearish. This is also clearly bearish. This is neutral. This is bullish. This is bearish to neutral. This is clearly bearish. This is neutral. This is bullish. This is also bullish. This is bearish. This is also bearish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This is neutral to bearish. This is neutral to bullish. This is clearly bearish. This is neutral to bullish. This is bearish. This one is bullish. This is also bearish. This one is neutral to bearish. This one is bearish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This is neutral to bearish. This one is bullish. This one is neutral. This one is neutral. This is also neutral. This one is bullish. This is also bullish. This is neutral. This is bearish. This is neutral. This one is bullish. This is also bullish. This one is bearish neutral. This is also neutral. This one is bullish. This one is bearish. This is clearly bearish. This is clearly bearish. This is bullish. This is neutral. This is bullish. This is bearish. This is again bearish. This is neutral. This is neutral to bullish. This is neutral. This is neutral to slightly bullish. This is neutral. This one is neutral. This one is clearly bearish. This is also clearly bearish. This is neutral. This is bullish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. Again in neutral territory. This is bullish. Bullish again. This is also bullish. This one is also bullish. This does not have sufficient data. This is neutral. This is neutral to slightly bearish. This is bearish. This is bullish. This is neutral to slightly bullish. This is neutral. This is also neutral. This is neutral to bullish. This is neutral. This is neutral to bullish. This is bullish. This is also bullish to slightly neutral because the 21-day moving average has started to turn. This is bearish to neutral. This is bullish. This is bearish. This is clearly bearish. This is clearly bearish. This is neutral. It's clearly bearish. This is neutral, slightly bullish. This is also neutral. This is clearly bearish. This is neutral. This is neutral. Sorry, this is bullish. This is neutral to slightly bullish. This is bearish. This is neutral. This is bearish. This is also bearish. This is neutral. This is neutral. This one is also neutral. This is neutral. This one is also neutral. This is neutral. Neutral to slightly bullish. Neutral to bullish. This is neutral. This is neutral to bearish. This is neutral. This here is bearish. This is neutral. This is neutral. This is clearly bearish. This is bullish. This one is neutral. This is clearly bullish. This is clearly bullish. So with this, we did the analysis of around 500 stocks, and the general sense that I get from this is that most of the market is basically neutral. And if we try to classify the neutral into bearish and bullish, then the bearish neutral tends to slightly dominate the bullish neutral. That may be because the market has fallen, the wider market has fallen, even if the index has not fallen. Secondly, there is great divergence in performance. Some sectors are clearly doing better than others. For example, most of the pharma stock seems to be bullish, so that whole pack is doing well. Again, the Tata Group stock seems to be doing well. They have not fallen as much in this correction. Then we see that the consumption theme is not doing well. There are a lot of stocks that are clearly bearish in consumption theme. Overall, I think I will classify the number of bearish and bullish stocks as maybe neutral, in the sense that maybe the number of bullish and bearish stocks may be about equal. A lot of people actually like to quantify this. That is, they calculate the percentage of stocks among these Nifty 500 stocks which are trading above 100-day, 50-day, or 21-day moving average, and they want to quantify. So in this kind of scenario, if you quantify, you will have a better sense of whether the bullish stocks are more or bearish stocks are more. But my sense is that there won't be a huge difference between number of bullish and bearish stocks. So that may be because currently market is not in a decisive mode. We have already, even at the index level, have rallied a lot, and we have had sharp correction in small caps and mid caps. So again, this is not a decisively bullish market. I won't call it a market which has a lot of participation from every sector. Instead, there are select few sectors, select few companies which are doing very well, and some are doing horribly. And so there is, of course, a need for you to be very careful in those stocks where there is clear bearish trend going on. And in those stocks, if you want to do new buying, you should have a very good reason, in the sense that maybe you should be getting them at a very good valuation, and only then you can consider buying those stocks. Or you might want to wait for certain specific bullish patterns to emerge, which may take time, and only after that you can consider stocks that are in a clear downtrend. With this, we come to the end of this video. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please remember to share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel and press the like button. With that, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for tuning in.